The importance of plant family knowledge. Many of today's common vegetables are derived from wild mustard. You may wonder what my background with plant families and knowledge of them is. I have been a thorough researcher of plants and plant families for around 8 years now. I am also an aspiring botanist, currently pursuing my 4-year degree in botany. I am a possessor of many allergies, so I have a thorough understanding of how plant family knowledge applies to allergies. Before we begin, let's go over an outline. Today, I will be talking about some introductory information on plant families, the relation of allergies to plant families, and the importance of crop rotation as it applies to plant families. Let's begin with basic information. Plant families are made up of plants with evolutionary relation. For example, there's the previously mentioned plant family that has the common relative of wild mustard. Plant families share similar features. These similar features can be found in the reproductive system, such as where certain parts of it are located, or how long it takes to reproduce. Other similar features include growth patterns, health needs, and common vulnerabilities. Growth patterns would be things like how long it takes to grow and what specific stages of the growth pattern look like. Health needs would be things like how much water the plants need and how much of specific nutrients, such as nitrogen, are needed. Common vulnerabilities would be things like common pests or vermin that are especially attracted to that specific plant family. An example of a plant family is the Fabaceae or Leguminosae family. It is commonly called the legume family. The Fabaceae family is the third largest flowering plant family. Third only to the Asteraceae family, commonly called the sunflower family, and the Orchidaceae family, commonly called the orchid family. The Fabaceae family possesses over 18,000 species. Some things included in it are lentils, beans, sweet peas, peanuts, and chickpeas. Another example of a plant family is the Brasseraceae family, which is the family previously mentioned that is derived from wild mustard. And it includes over 3,700 flowering species. Some things within it are cabbage and close relatives such as broccoli, cauliflower, kohlrabi, and Brussels sprouts. It also includes horseradish, radishes, arugula, and wasabi, to name a few. Now that you have some basic understanding of plant families, let's talk about how they relate to allergies. Allergies are overreactions to a food. Most commonly, allergies are due to proteins. The most common form of an allergic reaction is the creation of excess immunoglobulin E, or IgE antibodies, in reaction to proteins. Plant families often have protein similarity, which can increase the chance of an allergic reaction. For example, I'm allergic to nectarines. My throat will swell shut and I will often feel very nauseous. However, I also have to be very careful what peaches I eat because peaches are located within the same family and some variations of them are so closely related and similar that I will also get allergic reactions from them. I also now have a higher risk of allergic reaction to things like plums, apricots, and peaches because they are all located within that same family. Now let's talk about another very knowledgeable, and applicable way of using plant families, which is crop rotation. Common reactions to pests are known to exist within families. This can be reduced by using crop rotation, as it will avoid pest buildup. This avoidance can be done by rotating your plants. For example, don't plant broccoli one year and then plant cauliflower the next, because they are so closely related that you will have additional pest buildup. If you continue this for more than a year or two, say 10 years, you'll probably notice extreme circumstances of pest buildup and increased use of pesticides. In addition to pest buildup, repeated planting of the same families can decrease your soil fertility. So again, for example, you keep planting broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, different plants of the Brasseraceae family in the same location year after year, and the certain nutrients that are used by that plant majorly will slowly deplete, meaning that you'll have to use additional fertilizers and supplements for the soil. If you practice crop rotation and plant from different families in that location every other year or every 3 years, you can reduce this and increase your soil fertility. In addition to the same elements of the same plant family having these issues, different families can sometimes be similar enough, say in nutrient use or pest buildup issues, that you'll still get a bad reaction. So it is very important to conduct thorough research before planning your crop rotation. In summary, plant families are derived from common ancestors. Food allergies come from immune system overreactions. IgE antibodies are commonly formed due to plant proteins in these food allergies. Families can also share similar proteins that cause additional allergy issues. Common rotation of families can reduce pest buildup and increase your soil's fertility. Different families can have similar reactions. In conclusion, you should now know that plant families are very vast in size and knowledge. But if that knowledge is applied correctly, they can be very beneficial to us, such as in terms of gardening or farming and practicing safety in what we eat. On this slide, you will see my works cited. I have 5 works here that I have used. They are very good sources of information. If you would like additional information, I highly recommend using them.